Hello everyone, welcome to TGIF, your weekly destination to unlock the latest every Friday. Today we are joined by two AI leaders, AI enthusiasts and my close mentors, I would say. Thank you so much Sandeep and Srikantan for joining us today.
Pleasure being part of this trio, Vishaka.
Thank you Sandeep. Sandeep, let's start with you. As we are talking about the agentic AI is emerging, getting more proactive, what are the safety and security challenges that do you foresee? And are there any security roles or security proactive features that we are adding on to just address those?
Couple of things, Vishaka. One is, of course, there are features which are right now available for enterprises to adopt while they're building agents. Second, of course, I also have a point of view on what other additional aspect one needs to take care of as we go along. Quickly, as you're building any AI-infused application using large language model, content safety is critical, security is critical, privacy is critical, right? End of the day, you're conversing with large language model. What you ask, what you get has to be human aligned, has to be safe. Talking about privacy, see, here's the deal, right? Now, agents basically are pervasive. Now, as they converse among themselves or with a human persona, there's a need for them to basically remember what happened in the past and how they can look at actions considering what happened in the past. The past comes from memory. The memory has to be stored somewhere. Today, I don't think agents store personal memory of individuals because they're meant to be, workhorses behind the scenes. When they interact with me, my preferences has to be stored somewhere. Right. That has to be made available to agents. That's probably a new, I would say, threat landscape, because at the end of the day, my memory is personal to me. Is there a way I can have a vault where my secure information is private information stored there? I control it. I give permission for agents to use it so that agents, when they're talking to me, it's personal to me. That's one area where I think some innovation has to happen. Protocols are emerging, but techniques to ensure end consumer's memory is safely stored somewhere, end consumer controls it, end consumers gives permission for agents to use it is the way forward. Typically a Web 3.0 construct. In my view, while we're talking about safety and etc., the privacy in terms of memory on personalization becomes a critical element to look at as we go along.
That's right. I think that way we'll have more control. The user will have more control over the data that they have or which the agent is going to do the reasoning.
Yeah, I think more than anything, it's about, can agents be personal to me? That can only happen if agents know me, right? That's where memory comes in.
Right.
And probably just to add to that, the other facet to that is, I'll have multiple agents which are actually getting work done for me, and each of them need to have this accessible to them. It also means one way to look at it, we need to centralize and package in such a way that agents can use it securely from me with my full knowledge and then use it for the best possible outcomes.
Right. No, well said. In fact, today when we use language models, they have no arms and legs. There is no, I would say, memory which is baked into language model. No, it's outside of that. So hence, it's important for us to kind of bring in the design tenet, which basically gives that extra context to personalized conversations.
Yeah, the in-house memory, I can say.
Yeah.
Great. Now moving to you, Srikantan. We know the fact that you're agent boss. You manage agents. So tell me one thing. With all these different agents that we build, is there a way that we can package the agents and how customers could deploy this package in different kind of an environment, web application, or any other applications where they want to take it? What are the different ways that we could take this package agent in a deployment?
Yeah, it's a good question, Vishaka. So in fact, agents by definition can be hosted anywhere. Okay, there is no restriction in terms of how we should make them available. I could have these agents operate in a headless way, where I have an existing business process through which agents are just called on demand to interpret certain package, some payload coming their way, and then interpret and route the process in a particular way. So that's agently behavior as well. But talking on the point where I want to make it available to customers when they where they are. Okay, so they could be on different channels. They could be on Slack. They could be on Microsoft Teams or Facebook, for example.
Right.
So how do I make sure that is available? So that's where actually the Microsoft 365 Agent SDK comes into the fore. It helps you package this application in such a way that you build it and deploy once in your cloud platform, and then through the various channels and hooks that it provides through the bot framework and through the Azure bot service, we can unlock the same agent across multiple channels. It could be Teams, Slack, like I said, and then customers could access it from where they like to, and then leverage the benefit of that. So that's how actually make it available. And in fact, when I build it using this agent SDK, I can unlock it as a Microsoft 365 Copilot agent in the browser, or it could be an app inside Microsoft Teams, for example.
Yeah.
So the options are multifold. It's just a question of using the agent SDK and then making sure that magic just happens after that.
Yeah. It means that with the agent SDK, I think we can take all these Copilot anywhere, any platform, and the applications that we are using.
Right.
Great. Thank you
I
so
think
much for adding.
on the similar lines of how bot framework was built, build once, deploy anywhere.
Yeah.
I think that's the fundamental
Exactly.
which has been carried forward.
True.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you, Srikandan, for joining
Thanks,
in.
Vishaka. Good talking to you, Sandeep, as well. Yeah.
No, wonderful. I think it's a trial today, so
Yeah.
thanks for hosting us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you in the next episode with more information and insightful knowledge around agent, AI, and what's happening in the world of agentic AI. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you in the next.